Welcome back, everyone, to Urbex. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Kenwood Square. It's like a little mini shopping mall that's right across the street from Kenwood Town Center, which is the big fancy upscale mall here in the Cincinnati area. And I'm also going to be testing out the 12 Pro Max, the new iPhone, and to see how the cameras do in low light conditions and night mode. They have the new night mode feature, which is supposed to capture a lot more light and make your nighttime photography look amazing. So all you have to do is follow me. So this is the front of the Kenwood Square, and right now I'm using the wide angle lens to capture this, and I think it looks pretty great. Like, wow. Okay, and now here we have, this is just the regular standard wide angle lens, not the ultra wide. And you can see it still suffers from some of the lens flare, all those little tiny dots, but most phones have that issue. In fact, all cameras do, but phones specifically have that issue. But I love how this place is decorated for Christmas, and you can tell the main anchors, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Michaels, Marshalls. There used to be a Toys R Us connected to this, although you couldn't get to it from inside. And there is a Staples on the backside, which also is an outdoor entrance.
This video was shot entirely on the brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max using the new HDR feature. I did take the clips and I imported them into a program called LumaFusion on the new iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I did do a little bit of editing. I have not color graded any of the footage, nor did I tweak any of the ambient audio that you're going to hear throughout the video. I wanted you to be able to get a sense of what the internal microphones on this new iPhone are capable of picking up. So yes, I'm going to get a copyright strike because of the background music that's completely out of my control, but I really want you to get a feel for what this iPhone is capable of recording and filming. And no, this episode is not sponsored by LumaFusion. But hey, LumaFusion, if you're watching this, a sponsorship would be great. You know, maybe help me pay for some of my filming expenses like this brand new shiny iPhone. If you're not watching this on an HDR compatible display, then get yourself a hold of one of the new iPhones or find somebody that has an HDR TV, because YouTube does support HDR10, that version of HDR, and it'll look a lot better if you're watching it on an HDR compatible device.
Those are cute spoon rests.
The what?
Those are cute spoon rests. Ow.
Oh, they're like snowmen.
They're
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't find any history on this, I guess if you want to call it a mall. I mean, it is enclosed. This place is actually really cool, and I wish that more strip malls would do this, because this is almost like an indoor strip mall, because it has stores like TJ Maxx, Michaels, and other various stores that you would normally find in an outdoor strip mall. But yet, you can come inside on a crappy winter day or a blistering hot summer day and, you know, get out of the elements and do your shopping. It's really fantastic.
Okay, so I just found this hallway, and I didn't know there's apparently another section to this place.
Ever since getting the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I have been loving the cameras on this thing. They're absolutely game-changing. The only two problems that I have with them, and they're really not problems, it's just stuff that needs to be, tweaked and fixed in the next iPhone. The wide-angle lens camera is not really great at capturing footage in low light, so if you're indoors, it might become a bit grainy. You really need a well-lit subject or to be outside on a sunny day. The other thing is the lens flare, but then all iPhones and most phones in general suffer from this. That's the little dots you get when there's a lot of sources of light, like street lamps or whatever. But overall, the cameras and microphones inside this phone are phenomenal. They're game-changing, and they really do blow the competition out of the water. I wanted to apologize for the audio quality. The room that I was in was kind of echoey, but, it gives a true test of the mics on board this phone.
Behind me is the abandoned Toys R Us at the Kenwood Square, and you can see it's all lit up inside. So we're going to get a closer look and hopefully see some things inside. Well, follow me. I mean, I know we were just taking a look at the Kenwood Square, but I figured I'd throw this in with it since it is attached. Wow, look at that. You can see the Toys R Us logos there on the floor. Let me zoom in and get you a closer look at that. Yeah, there we go. There's a really good view of the Toys R Us logos right there on the floor. That's awesome. I remember coming to this Toys R Us during its closing sale, and I got Johnny Depp, the Mad Hatter, and Alice in Wonderland characters from this Toys R Us. Oh, wow, you can really see just everything in here. This was Spirit Halloween during the month of October, but now it's just completely empty again. Wow, that's really cool. This store is pretty big, actually. Sorry for any kind of glare or whatnot. Trying to get you a good shot of this through the window. And you're right, some people have said it's better to visit these places at night because with it lit up, you can see inside easily. You can see the registry way. Well, that was a little look at the Toys R Us here at the Kenwood Square in the Cincinnati area, right across the street from the Kenwood Town Center Mall. That's all I have to say on that, everyone. Well, that was a look at the Kenwood Square, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the new footage that's coming out of this iPhone 12 Pro Max. I think it's absolutely spectacular, and it's going to bring a whole new dynamic to Urbex and all of my other channels, The Traveling Man, as well as Try This. If you liked what I'm doing here and this content, then why not give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that little bell icon, ding, so that you don't miss a thing here on Urbex and all my other channels. Thanks, and I'll catch you in the next video.